As usually, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in this beautiful planet. I am still on the north shore of Oahu, and I've had a very good and long rest, and unfortunately I was supposed to take it because I got sick, but now that I am feeling much better, although my voice may be a little bit different, I'm ready to see something new and I'm ready to explore. So I invite you to join and let's see where this journey will lead us today. Well, I am at the head trail of Waimano Falls today, and this is the point A. As you can hear, my voice is not at its best at the moment. I actually completely lost my voice for about like 2 days, could not speak, and I had to get on the call. There was the chick laying. I wanted to give it more privacy. So I had it in like an emergency appointment with my somatic therapist, and we had such an incredible session together. And I actually realized that I'm holding a lot of stress, and that let's get on shade. Oh, it's dark. So I actually connected to my body onto like a deeper level, and I realized that the reason for why I got sick is because I didn't follow the guidance of my body. Let me get onto that more. I want to enter the hike. Let's get started with it, and I'll share the story in a little bit. I am back. So let me continue with the story. Pretty much the original guidance and the original idea for Hawaii lifestyle and wisdom was me walking, hiking, jogging, and basically living my life, moving and exploring, traveling to Hawaii. And I wanted to spend this time to really go inwards and let that guidance through me in the form of writing. So the more I self-discover myself, the more I understand that it's actually part of my personality, and like it's who I am. But due to the nature of my restlessness, and if you go to the doctors, they'll say it's ADHD, it's an illness, and go get pills. I do not believe in pills in this specific matter. I do believe them in things like I got a bronchitis and my voice is gone, and I waited 10 days and I did all somatic practices and there were no results. And I started drinking antibiotics because I had an infection. That's where I believe in. What I'm trying to say is that I'm not like this anti-vaxxer, anti-pill, and anti-medicine, but I always work with the body, not against it. And I know that in this particular matter, what's called a disease, it's actually my personality. It's not a disease. So I'm restless. I have to move and I have to be very active. So I thought it would be an incredible idea if I will just spend this incredible opportunity, this like few months, just enjoying the nature, enjoying my time, enjoying Hawaii. And I would just put on the audio recording and I would let all the guidance, all the information, all the wisdom, all the collected wisdom, not just the wisdom of the places, everything to come together and let me write. And I was thinking, what if I can write a book? What if I can collect all of that and become even more of who I am, make another step of becoming my like authentic self. So I have to admit that in the process of me starting that, I was so excited and I a little bit like got carried away with the process. I bit in my tongue. So the process, I was enjoying the process so much. And I think that, this is why it's important to always keep the track of your path and like where you're going. So for me, every time I do something that is not authentic to me, I get like, and if I'm not listening, then it comes in the form of the disease. Because guess what? Right in the middle of the action, I'm losing my voice. And I cannot record anymore, but I felt very energetic to keep on writing. And I told myself, I got it. Give me back my voice. Let me heal faster. I hear you. I know what you mean. This happened before when I was trying to force it through the voice. And I know what you want. But also, it's just that I had a very, very strong message that came to me through the Lila game in, when was it, in March, before I left, that the way how I'm going to be writing is different. And that all messages that I will be connected to, they have to come in the form of like voice. So there I am. I leave for the first time. I am yet still exploring my own self and like it's a trial and error process because I was not told who I am. I was not told how to live. And I do it and I try things as I go. So now I know that this, even though I'm thinking that to make a few more episodes, we'll see how my body feels. We'll see what it tells me. I know, and I actually, in the process that I was sick for the last 2 weeks, I started writing. I remembered all the information that I went through, that went through me, and I was like, great, that's it. So, I was already writing last few months, but it was mostly me sitting, and at some point, I would feel how I'm stuck and I'm restless and I'm so angry because my body has a lot of energy and it needs to go out. So this is how I work with my body and not against it. And this is how I'm still trying to be me, still trying to be productive and pursue my goals that are also very ambitious goals. So let's look at the first view. I was trying not to go here because it's a little bit windy. And I'm very suspicious whether this hike here is the Aiea Trail. Need to look. Looks like it. Not sure. So this is the story. This is what happened. This is how you can work with your body, not against it. It's going to tell you what to do. It's going to direct you. Unfortunately, it will direct you through the illness. But if you take it correctly, it's going to be. It's not going to be difficult. So I learned my lesson pretty fast, even though for the first time in my life I lost voice 4 months ago. Actually, when I was trying to force it through speaking, through the podcasts. And then I got this message, writing, Sabina, writing, this is it. And then I learned that lesson. And then this time when my voice went out, second time in my life, 4 months later, I was like, and it's not that it went out, got a bronchitis, like full infection and all of that. So I said to my body, give me my voice back, please. I heard you. I understand. And I will resort the guidance. And I actually already had the recording for like 20-30 minutes before I started this one in the car. So I know which messages that I need to put to the book, to the writing, and whichever I want to share. But here I want to show you more of the views. So now that I've shared the message for today, I will be continuing with the hike, and I want you to, I'll still perhaps will come online, or maybe when I reach the point. I'm going to the Waimano Falls today, not the Manana. Manana is very long, so I'll show you around. There will be a lot of beautiful sights. Stay, observe, and please relax when you do that. Relax and let something be transmitted to you. I'm going to show you things. I know it sounds maybe weird, like I can watch any other video on the internet, like what the hell does she mean? But art and the artist puts his or her energy into the art. You will feel it. Observe how you felt before, observe how you feel after. Maybe record something, what it made you feel, what it made you observe within yourself. So now that you heard the story, let's go and see some views. I actually wanted to go to Manana Falls, but it's like 7 miles, and I heard that it's not like all that scenic. So I'm going to Waimano waterfall. Let's see what I will find. It's been raining for like, I don't know, 2 weeks, but it was not for the last week. So I'm really curious about how conditions are, whether it's the road is dry or not. And it just so happened that most of the trails that I did on Oahu this last few months they've been in the wet condition and the rain. So even though I hiked to the summits, I didn't really see much of like those incredible views that you hike like 2,000 feet. I mean, not exactly 2,000 feet, like, I don't know, 1,600 or 1,800 or so. And you don't see the view. It's a little bit upsetting. So I'm really curious to see whether I will see something today and how conditions of the road are. It looks like I'm going all the way down this mountain. All the way down this mountain. And then, yes, and then I will have to go all the way back this mountain. Yeah, I have to admit it started like really, really easy and plain, and yeah, now just making all the way down so I can see the waterfall. Okay, let's keep on going. Nice. It's like, is it me or is it really like, does it smell like really, really spoiled kind of apples? And then I see this. I feel it's like some really, really small wild apples. I think I had some, I tried some like this back in Russia, like in some, you know, how do you call them, like gardens. I don't know if people specifically grow apples like that, but they're definitely like wild, wild apples. Let's put it this way. Okay, so I'm surprised. It started so simple, and now it's just like, you going all the way down this mountain, I guess, and trying to reach the waterfall. Let's see. It's a world of rotten apples. Still on my way, and I have to admit, it became so hot. I didn't expect it at all. Like, I'm going further, like down the mountain into this like valley that is between two mountains, and going down and down and down and down, and it just like gets more hot, more narrow, more steep. Let me show you. And most importantly, it gets hot. I didn't expect it to be so hot actually. I even put on like extra jacket to keep me warm. But now I realize that I have to like take it off because it's like ridiculous. Okay. Whew, some air. But still interesting. This is already like 3 p.m. I don't know, maybe 4. And it's still so hot. I wonder how would it be here if I go like at 12 p.m. Whew, I'm glad I did not. Well, now I know I'm close. Because can you hear it? Just so you understand, I've been going like... Oh, somebody jumped into the water. I think I'm going to be swimming because it's just so hot. And whew, I don't know how. It's incredibly hot here in the valley. So I've been going like this down, 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 down for like at least 45 minutes now, maybe like the whole hour. Whew. And then of course I will have to go all the way back. Guess what? But I know it's close. I know. Can you hear the sound? And a little bit rock climbing. Probably time to put my phone down, right? Is it? Okay, there you go. I see people. Okay, I'm very close. I'm gonna go continue my descent and rock climb a little bit. And I reached the destination. Welcome from the actual waterfall. No, no words. I don't know what happened to me. I didn't account for the time. I didn't actually look for time. So when I was going to head out, I thought it's 5 p.m. It was actually 6. So just 1 hour before the sunset, I really freaked because it's a long way up. Guess what I did? Look at me. I never go out of breath like that, and I never go red. But it's so hot. It's like unlike anything I ever experienced. Maybe like same heat that I would experience on Coco Trail actually. And I not 100% yet healthy. Oh my gosh. Wind. So I freaked and I ran like 30 minutes straight up. And I feel like I'm already close to the exit, but I was running like crazy. I'm out of breath. I freaked out. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, if you are not skinny, feel like they're not really welcoming. Oh my gosh, so many cats.
Crazy amount of cats.
Yeah.
Feels like a bunch.
Yeah, I just noticed that too. Oh my gosh, that's a kitty heaven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 30, 31, 32, 32, 33, 33. So around 35 of that I can see. Wow. It's a lot of cats.